Harley-Davidson is best known for its iconic V-twin cruisers, but a change in motorcycle industry has forced the Milwaukee company to adapt. As a result, we have this, the all-new Pan America. Let's check it out.
The idea of a Harley adventure bike seemed impossible not so long ago, but the struggling company needed to break out of its cruiser shell and embrace new markets. When the Pan America was first touted back in 2019, it raised more than a few eyebrows, and many doubted whether it could seriously compete in the red-hot adventure segment. Surprisingly, the end result has exceeded everyone's expectations.
Like most Harley models, the Pan America features a V-twin engine, but this power plant is like no other Harley before it. It's called the Revolution Max, and it was designed especially for this model.
The liquid-cooled Rev Max is an all-new platform that puts out 150 horsepower and 127 Nm of torque. It is set to be used in a number of future Harley models, including the Sportster 1250, but the Pan America is the first model to benefit. The new machine also differs from traditional Harley models by adding a wide array of electronic features that are commonly found on adventure tourers.
The Pan Am is packed with tech and safety features, and it's possibly the most advanced HD model to date. For starters, it has this very nice TFT screen which features plenty of info and adjustment.
The bike comes with 5 pre-programmed ride modes plus 3 custom modes that can be altered via the menu system. Modes can be switched on the fly via the switch block, and each one incorporates different throttle, ABS, traction and suspension settings. Throw in cornering ABS, cornering traction control, rear wheel lift mitigation, hill hold control and electronic suspension, and you have one pretty high-tech machine.
But if all that wasn't enough, the bike also features an optional adaptive ride height function which automatically lowers the bike when you come to a stop.
The adaptive ride height feature is the first of its kind in motorcycling, and it not only adds an extra layer of comfort, but it also gives confidence to those who struggle with taller bikes. Other standard comfort features include Bluetooth infotainment, heated grips, cruise control and great luggage capability.
Sadly, the Pan Am is missing a couple of features that would have been a nice touch, such as Apple CarPlay, a smartphone compartment and the radar tech that features on other bikes in the segment.
Despite those very few exceptions, the Pan Am is a very well-equipped machine that equals other models in the segment. And with a right-away price tag of $31,995, that is to be expected.
No one doubted that Harley could produce a premium motorcycle, but a lot of critics refused to believe that a cruiser company could make a truly capable adventure bike. Were they correct? Let's hit the road and find out.
Straight away, it's obvious that this is not your typical Harley-Davidson. The power delivery is smooth and broad, but oh so sweet. It does its best work in the meaty mid-range, but there is ample torque available from start to finish.
This engine is seriously impressive. Once you're up and moving, the bike is super quick and it sounds fantastic too. I can't wait to see this engine in future Harley models.
Pan Am handles very well too, especially when you consider that it weighs 258 kilograms. It feels agile enough, and combined with the blistering motor, the bike is an absolute hoot through the twisties.
The Pan America is not a sports bike, but it still gives you plenty of confidence on the tarmac. And in the right hands, you could push just as hard as you could on most other road bikes.
The big debate surrounding the Pan America is its off-road ability. Other bikes in the segment offer true dual sport capability, but many have questioned whether Harley could match its competitors. In short, it has.
Make no mistake, this bike is no gimmick. It's a seriously capable adventure bike, and it can tackle off-road terrain as well as most other bikes in its class.
The off-road ride modes work perfectly, and the suspension is surprisingly capable. With a pair of off-road friendly tyres, you can be sure that the Pan Am will be able to get off the beaten track.
The Pan America is a capable machine, but like most adventure bikes, it will find its limits in really technical terrain that a dirt bike would normally tackle.
As a dual sport motorcycle though, the Pan Am is right up there with the likes of the R1250 GS and the KTM Super Adventure S. It isn't necessarily better than its competitors, but it is very much on par, and that is far more than anyone expected from HD.
Well, anyone who doubted Harley's ability to build a true adventure bike should be prepared to eat their words, because the Pan America is the real deal, and it could be the start of an exciting new era for the iconic American company. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and let us know what you think of this video in the comments below.